Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night wherever you are on this planet Earth of ours. And we are going to be getting into a 3-card reading, and we're going to be clarifying these 3 cards in a modified sort of past, present, future spread here. And let's just get right into it. We're going to be clarifying with this deck, so we're going to put this one off to the side, and we're going to get the 3 cards, main 3 cards with this deck. This deck is called the Hermetic Tarot, and this is the Crystal Visions Tarot. The Hermetic Tarot is the black and white one, and then the Crystal Visions one's the all colorful one, if you want to remember it easily. These decks have very special places in my hearts. Really like working with them, especially the Hermetic Tarot. Alright. Already wanting to speak to Capricorn, I see. The High Priestess and Queen of Swords with the 3 of Swords. Hold on, I'm not gonna look at the bottom of the deck just yet. You are trying to be very precise about a decision. I don't know if you're hoping to reunite with something or somebody or someone, and this direction that you're going in is almost like releasing that the burden of always waiting and wanting to reunite with somebody that may not reciprocate that same energy. Because the 3 of Swords pops up when there is pain. But there is also liberation from that pain. There is you here in the center, moving away from these. What I kind of see is like off-straying paths that don't serve you. And the Queen of Swords is somebody who is very decisive, but I feel like there is a mix of you. Some of you feel very, very enlightened with your intuition. And you know this deep down. I feel like I don't even need to tell you this, and you're not here to have your ego boosts. But some of you need to really dig deep here. What have you not been focusing on or working on? And also, there's no need for redemption or revenge. There's no need for being really cutthroat in order to get a certain type of justice or to get your point across, whatever it may be. It could be like a small thing or a big thing, but there's a mixed bag in this High Priestess of like, I see a lot of people in their aligned path here, and some of you are still focusing on these outer swords, and it's like, remember who you are and where you're going. And maybe if this this thing that you feel like you're going to be reunited with, it may happen in the future. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But you need to release it in order to know if it's meant to be. You know? I feel like, oh, sorry. Oh, no. I gotta hold this. Sorry. I fidget sometimes with tarot decks, and I didn't want to I don't know if you can hear There's someone playing with a toy. I didn't want to lose the bottom of the deck card. Don't forget what has built you and build up your strength. Because it doesn't matter how old you are. You're never too old or too young to start something. Or to start something new within yourself. I really want to dig deep on these 3 swords, but I really want to go in order here because this High Priestess needs to be addressed, and I feel like it's kind of tied to the 6 of Cups here. And Capricorn, maybe if you're lucky, I will pull 3 extra cards for the bottom of the deck energy. High Priestess reversed here. Let's see, what do we got? Three cards, please. I'll go with that. That one I fumbled myself. I feel like you are refusing to move forward in certain areas. Some of you recognize the light at the end of the tunnel, but at the same time, for the for the people who really need to hear it, it's kind of like, hey, there's some chaos going on. I don't know if you can hear any of the squeaky toys in the background. I'm not sure how good my microphone is. It has a weird capability of noise canceling, so I'm not sure if it's like, if you can hear what's in the background, but to me it's like a little bit of background noise, but at the same time, it's like dealing with all of that and not reacting how you should be, and I feel like you're fearing that you're gonna react how people think you should, and it's like, don't classify yourself in this type of like, I want to say, what others may project onto you as a persona, and whether they're right or wrong, it doesn't matter. It's more of like, you're the only person that knows who you are at the end of the day, and people change over time all the time, so there's nothing wrong with doing things differently. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, genuinely, I have to say. We didn't even get the other 2 cards. There's a lot I could say here. This is where I like sit here and collect my thoughts. Sorry if there's a lot of silence. I try to find the right words for things because I want to communicate things clearly and thoroughly. I feel like you're afraid to feel the good in life because sitting in this indecision, this 2 of Swords, has gotten comfortable for you. So that's why this Queen of Swords kind of pops up as very cutthroat, because you have these 2 swords in hand, so if you need to react in a way, you have a sword in your hand. That could be dangerous, you know, you could get someone hurt when you may not want to hurt them. And I feel like this has hurt you in some cases in the past, but at the same time, it hasn't stopped you from moving forward and excelling in things that you know you are good at. And I feel like whatever you find joy and fulfillment in, like, that's the thing that's going to break this cycle for you. Like, this Knight of Swords wouldn't pop out for nothing, because I feel like whatever order it goes in, sometimes it goes Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, then Queen, King, I see this as like stages of maturing. You know, you've gone through this Knight of Swords stage, and you still have this in your heart. But right now you are the Queen of Swords. I feel like it's more of acknowledging a more adolescent, like teenager, almost like 20s kind of memories, and you could be like 28 and like reflecting on like things when you were like 20 or like 19, or kind of vice versa, whatever resonates. But it's kind of, I feel like for some of you, a lengthy amount of time, and you want to have that, like, I want to say freedom and fun again. And no one's telling you that you don't have the freedom, because I personally believe people have the freedom to do whatever they want to do, because otherwise criminals wouldn't exist. And it's like, if those people do it, whatever, why can't I go out and start a garden, kind of a thing. Silly kind of motivation. It gives you a smile, but it also kind of leads to like a small little truth, to be like, hey, I could really actually go out and do this thing. Like, imagining yourself go step by step. Like, okay, if we're gonna go and use the example of a garden, go out, imagine, and or even budget for like a single like plant. Grow one plant. Start with one plant. You don't need a whole garden. Start with one plant. If you feel like you're not good at keeping a plant, keep one plant and just go ham on some research. Like, ask all of the questions. What do I do about this? Look up a YouTube video. Looking up a YouTube video is so fun, because you can just watch someone else do it, and it gives a nice hands-on look of like how things are going to look when you grow this certain plant, grow this certain opportunity, this certain seed. Because you are an earth sign here. You are an earth sign here. I don't know if you just heard what. Lots of noise going on. People are gaming in the background. Queen of Swords, clarifying the Queen of Swords. With the Hierophant's out here too. I feel like you're really getting a chance to look at yourself in the mirror, whether you like it or not, kind of a deal. And the universe is like being very we need one more card, so we're just gonna take this card. 5 of Pentacles reversed. There's something about wanting to break free from a you want to break free from this, I want to say, feeling like you have nothing, or like you, it almost comes from like someone who had to struggle back in the day, like in your early years growing up. Your family had to struggle and you saw it around you. It was very obvious growing up that you didn't have a whole lot, and then you built a lot for yourself. And it's almost like thinking that what you have built for yourself isn't worthy of praise and attention, and it's like something you built for yourself feels like unworthy. Like you want to break free of it, because it's like you feel like all the hard work that you've done hasn't been worth it, when you've literally done certain things that, like, hey, like, not many people had to deal with that, and you still went through it. Whether, no matter who was in the right or in the wrong in any sort of situation, it is just like, hey, you went through that shit and you worked hard in this area, and it's kind of like giving yourself recognition for that's some strength in you. That's the strength in Capricorn, is you know how to build things, and I feel like you aren't appreciating what you have built. Like, this true, like, structured, I feel like, almost legacy that you maybe even haven't built yet, but that you know you can build. And it's like, why not start now? Why not start now? Oh, sorry. Hold on. There's a sense to get out there and maybe even just get outside on a walk to, you know, calm your nerves after a long day. Because when you break free from this, when you truly allow yourself to... You gotta get out in nature, Capricorn. What are you doing? Sorry, I am a gamer and I'm a nerd and I'm gonna go tell you to touch grass. But at the same time, I'm gonna be nice about it because you are an earth sign. You need to be out in the earth. Come on now. Get out in the earths if you can. And if not, get some sounds. Get some ambient sounds. I suggest listening to nature sounds at work if you can do so. If not, listen to them on your way to work. And just kind of maybe even like... not like nature sounds, but like songs that kind of make you feel like if you were in nature, so to say. So, let's get into the Three of Swords here. Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. You really know how to, I want to say, halt this sense of hesitancy. Like, the Knight of Wands is coming here and being like, hey, you know what? This thing gives us true happiness. Like, I feel like these cards, like, really connect. Do you see this here? You see these cards kind of, like, connecting here as, like, a whole forest? It's really pretty. Hold on, if we do it like that, almost. Oh. Hold on. Are they supposed to connect? Am I tripping? I gotta look at this deck again and see if these connect, these court cards, because that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Anyway, they may connect, like, in a way, but also just not exactly. I don't know. I like either way. I feel like you feel like the Ten of Pentacles. Like, when you are out in nature or in your element, whatever that element may be for you, you feel like the Ten of Pentacles. And I feel like you have this hesitancy come out and you'll be like, not sure if I should, like, step away from this feeling because you're worried that it feels selfish to feel like this because of all this lack. Like, oh, I must keep myself humble because I went through all of this. I don't even want to, like, say it because it's like you know what you dealt with in this Five of Pentacles, but it's like stuff that's like truly in the past, that's like going from, you're thinking literally from when you were born to now in 2024. So or in this moment whenever you're watching this video. And you almost feel like, oh, it feels selfish, but don't feel selfish because that's what this Knight of Wands energy is. You're running here and being like, yelling at yourself, or the universe is even yelling at yourself, being like, hey, don't ruin your own opportunity at happiness here. And the bottom of the deck energy is the Empress. You're pregnant and abundant with ideas that you are so ever scared to birth because you don't know how to properly, you know, not necessarily take care of them, but like, listen, okay, you're birthing a new idea, right? And if we're using this metaphor of a pregnancy, that you are birthing something into the universe, creating something, you know, putting things into action, the baby of the metaphorical baby is in you. is in you, okay? You must take care of you to take care of the thing that you are birthing. You must take care of your own mind, body, and soul to take care of the thing that you are birthing into this universe. If you didn't hear what I just said, go back a few seconds in the video and watch it. You are the thing that is birthing the thing inside of you, so you need to take care of yourself in order to take care of your idea, the thing that you want to birth, this true new you, this new chapter in life for yourself. I feel like that you are brewing up and exploring with this new found way of breaking free from I don't gotta feel selfish about this anymore, you know? And it's mainly, I feel like, no matter what happened in the situation, it's like you've moved on from it. It's been like so far in the past that it's kind of like, okay, well, it happened, you know? Like now there's not much change in it, and it's time to move forward with a new sense of self that you've gained. With that, Capricorn, I love you. Please do not focus too much on the past. I think the Six of Cups over here is really just like, don't focus on the past too much because it's going to lead you back into a loop that you know that you are coming around to, like, you're coming around again to actually, like, nail this in the butt. Stop this cycle of feeling like you can't have a successful life, or you maybe even acknowledge like, hey, yeah, you know, I did kind of feel like this energy that you're feeling in these cards that I'm describing, you know, explaining like, you know, I did kind of feel bad that I was feeling these feelings in this way about whatever sort of situation, and it kind of made you feel hesitant to move forward because certain energies that you lacked that kind of domino affected into other things, and it becomes a certain monster in a way, you know. And I feel like when you try to overcome certain situations like that, you become your own worst enemy. And I feel like you are overcoming being your own worst enemy and finding a new sense of self, and a new sense of hope and love. And allow yourself to reach for them apples. Eat an apple. You're eating for two over here. Eating in this sense means knowledge for you. So if you aren't really understanding certain metaphors, just understand eating means knowledge, like gaining certain knowledge from, because trees are very wise and they bear fruit, and when we eat their fruit is wise, I guess. I don't know, I'm just trying to sound cryptic there, because I am gonna end it here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you, Capricorn, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night wherever you are on this planet Earth of ours. As always, I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.